the relationship between husband and wife. A lot of ego is coming between husband and wife. After 18 years of marriage, 20 years of marriage, 24 years of marriage, they broke away. Now, after having lived for such a long period, why it happens? Namaste friends. Like this video, subscribe the channel because that gives me a lot of confidence and encouragement. Now today's topic which I am going to deal with is again a very sensitive topic, a very complicated one, the relationship between husband and wife. And you quite often nowadays hear from people that after 18 years of marriage, 20 years of marriage, 24 years of marriage, they broke away. Now, after having lived for such a long period, why it happens? As far as I can see through, I have identified a couple of reasons which are very important, you can call it, because they cause so much of a bigger damage. But otherwise, they are just a part of life, but we don't pay attention. Those couple of points that I would like to mention is that a lot of ego is coming between husband and wife. Otherwise, the relationship is so beautiful. Everything is fine. They care for each other. There is no problem. But when it comes to, the clash of interest, like if I say something and it doesn't fall into the frame of my partner, or the partner says something which hurts my ego, immediately there is a very different reaction. That reaction is taken as an action by the partner, and there is a similar or more damaging reaction, with the result that confidence which used to be there, that gradually starts withering away, and you suddenly realize that your partner is giving, or you are giving, more importance to the other people rather than your partner. And ultimately, you decide to part ways after having lived so happily for years together. So friends, let this ego be away from your life as far as your own one relationship is concerned, husband and wife. Because in our culture, this is the most sacred institution, we call it. There is nothing like marriage, and there is nothing like the married partners. So why one small thing should damage? The other thing is that the life, that's very natural. I am not blaming anyone, but when you live always together, many things become meaningless. But when sometimes your frame is not good, your mental condition is occupied somewhere, you try, and you, without having tried, you interpret things which used to be earlier very simple, very loving. Sometimes that doesn't work that way, and you conclude something else, and your reactions start changing, and there is a damage done. You don't realize. You have not tried it deliberately, but something is working out. So the best way, if there is a visible tension hidden, sit together, discuss it out, and resolve the problem. Next morning, again, start living the same way as it used to be earlier. So this is my simple suggestion, because why I'm touching this topic is because I'm witnessing there is a visible stress and strain between husband and wife. Others may not be able to judge it, or maybe they judge it and they don't point because nowadays nobody takes the responsibilities to correct something in the close vicinity, close circle. But then it becomes our responsibility to decide our approach to the subject, and sometimes let it go, sometimes discuss it out if it is not possible to let it go. And I'm sure with little efforts things change, and when they change, they become still beautiful. Thank you very much, friends. Kindly share the video with your close ones and keep blessing me always.